Yeah, keep a semi-eye on it. One of the things you have to be careful of with a lot of fusion cuisines, that's the only issue, to me, is fusion cuisine. With American food, like continental American cooking, classic French cooking, classic Italian cooking, almost anything goes.
Yeah.
Where you have to be careful is fusion cuisines, Vietnamese food, Asian cuisines, Moroccan, Indian, these type of cuisines. Then you have to be careful with the type of the wines you pick because of the spice layouts and the sweetness and or the spiciness of the dishes. A lot of wines are going to get knocked out of play.
Yeah.
We did a dinner the other evening with a series of really high-end Italian white wines, and we did it with and they ended up pairing it up with like sweet and spicy Asian food. And what happened is the sweet and the spice knocked out all the mid-palate fruit in these really gorgeous, super high-end Italian white wines, and you're only left with like just the piercing minerality, and just that wasn't great. You didn't get the full experience of the wine, so that can happen. So I'd say with sweeter foods, mango chili, this and that kind of deal, we tend to go with stuff with a little bit of residual sugar. We tend to go German Rieslings. We tend to go Alsatian wines. We tend to go some of the Chennons, Vouvrays, wines like that. It's very hard to do red wine with those types of cuisines. So kind of steer away from that. Other than that, it's white wine with fish, or red wine with fish. Why the hell not?
Yeah.
Especially lighter style red wines, Tuscan red wines, Beaujolais, that kind of deal.
And a lot of it is the preparation too, because you can do like you can go and do a seared halibut or a baked halibut and put like sliced heirlooms and basil on it. And if you do stuff like that, you kind of need a little. You need the acidity of red wine to kind of hold up to the tomatoes and the basil. So, I experiment all the time, with food and wine, and for me, like for example, like things like salmon, which have a little bit more oilier and richer. I never drink white wine ever. I always drink Beaujolais or Pinot Noir with salmon. It's just a great combination.